If you've ever been to prison, one of the frequently asked questions you will get by people once they become comfortable with you is, what did you go to prison for? I don't have a problem with telling anyone why I went to prison. It's kind of a long story, but I will tell you one of the most important things that I learned from that whole experience is to tailor your tactics. And what I mean by that is what you do in one situation or circumstance might not work in the next situation or circumstance you find yourself in, or those that you might come across down the road. So when I was arrested by a SWAT team. I was holed up in a house, wanted for several crimes, including confinement, battery, robbery, and I accumulated some charges, including burglary, illegal use of body armor, carrying a handgun without a license, and intimidation. But during this standoff with the SWAT team, I was employing a tactic of no surrender. Now, this wasn't a very good idea because not only did they shoot dozens and dozens and dozens of canisters of tear gas in the house, but once they raided that house, when I still didn't come out, they took turns kicking me and stomping me in my face. And furthermore, my defiance played a role in me getting the maximum sentence the judge could give. Now, moving past that, I'm sitting in the county facing all of these charges. And in addition to the charges that I accumulated due to this standoff with the SWAT team, I had 4 separate cases that I was fighting. And the Marion County prosecutor decided to lump all of these cases together and bring me a 60-year plea bargain. A plea bargain for 60 years. They wanted me to go to prison for 60 years and never be able to come back. They wanted me to sign away all of my rights to an appeal and admit guilt and lock myself into that sentence. But I, once again, employed that no surrender tactic, and it kind of paid off for me because I ended up with a total of 39 years, which is, it's a lot better than 60 years, but still a lot of time. And I got all of that time, most of that time, because of my previous defiance, but I didn't get as much because of my no surrender attitude. So I think tailoring your tactics is very important. And I try to tell people this in the workplace. Look, you can't be gangster on the job, but you can be gangster in the hood or wherever it is you're from. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but when you're in the job, you have to be professional. You have to learn to tailor your tactics. Because in the hood, it might help you survive, but in the workplace, it's gonna get you fired. And for all those people who wonder, well, Ed, what'd you go to prison for? It was a whole bunch of stuff.
The soldiers and none for the buster. From my hood to your hood. Slang it from my hood